Alright, welcome to my Batman Beyond gameplay and review. So first off, shout out to my good friend Learn to Earn. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Learn to Earn. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much. He gifted me this entire bundle. Holy smokes. So Batman Beyond is an animated show, and then the Joker comes from a movie in the same universe. And these two are amazing. Now, the drawback is they're cel-shaded. And some people just don't like cel-shaded skins. So no amount of awesomeness could change the opinion of those people. But it's a solid bundle all around. You get quite a few things. Obviously everything is cel-shaded, but there's just so much in here. And there's also an instrument if you're a fan of those. My favorite is definitely the Joker. Look how evil he looks. Absolutely amazing. So we've got quite a few Batman skins in-game already, and I do believe this is the first ever cel-shaded one. We've got a lot of different movie versions, but yes, this is definitely the first cel-shaded one. Now, it looks like neither of these have any style. So Batman Beyond says, Gotham City's future hope, trained by Bruce Wayne. And the Joker Beyond says, re-emerged leader of the Jokers with a little birdie's secret. And then for backblings, we've got Joker in the box that says, delivering the punchline, bang! And then we've got the Batarang Beyond. It says Batman's trusty all-purpose Batarang. And we also have his instrument, which is the Batman Beyond axe, shred from the shadows. That's Beyond Shui. Now, awesomely enough, we also get a glider, the Batman Beyond wings. It says retractable wings created by Bruce Wayne. Check that out. Awesome. Now, when I go to pickaxes, I'm only seeing the guitar for some reason. But I thought in the actual shop here, yeah, like this Batarang should be a pickaxe and a backbling. Oh, they didn't put it in the set. Look, it's not. That's why. So this one's in the Batman Beyond set, and this one is not. So if you buy it and you can't find it in your locker, that's why. So we do have one emote. It's called Batman's Surveillance. It says, keep an eye on Gotham City from the rooftops. Okay. So there's a gargoyle right there that he's standing on. So there is a wrap here for the Joker, which is cool, but Batman doesn't have one. However, this one might work. This is the one from Bleach, the fully hollified, because it is cel-shaded, so that's a plus. I mean, it's not the same, clearly, but it's black and red and white. It's just not as jet black. I mean, this is a true, deep, dark, jet black color scheme here. So it won't look too dumb, but obviously it's not going to match 100%. So kind of peculiar that only the Joker got a wrap and Batman did not. And it looks like they forgot to add the Jolly Jack sledge to the set as well. So a few of these are missing the appropriate sets if you can't find them in your locker. Okay, so let's hop in and take a look at everything. I'm going to have one of my friends who loves Batman Beyond. He's going to hop in here and help me out. All right, here we go. So the glider is called Batman Beyond Wings. So it's got a pretty sweet deploy, and it looks like the backbling does transform into it, but I imagine it does that even if you're not running the backbling. So clearly cel-shaded as well. Looks really good with that almost blood red. There's a little bit of a contrail on the sides. I'll go backwards here. Nope, that makes the contrail go away. So all around, it's good to see another glider in the bundle. Very rarely do we get gliders, which is unfortunate. Okay, so here is Batman first. You can see he is this incredibly jet black color scheme. I mean, he almost looks like the night itself. I gotta see what he looks like in the dark. This is like a superhero sweat skin's best friend here. I mean, it is incredibly dark, but it is cel-shaded, so of course it stands out a little bit here. Let's take a look from the front. So in terms of details, he doesn't really have much because of that shadowy jet black effect. You can see his eyes, obviously, and his looks like built-in ears, but other than that, there's just a little bit of red, and he's kind of like a shadow. So the pickaxe and backbling are interactive with each other. Completely removes it if you have both equipped. And you can see he looks just fine without a back bling, but kind of bare. I'm not going to lie. So let me do the pickaxe pull-out sound and swing animation. Here you go. I'll be quiet a second. Okay, so there's a pretty sweet contrail, and he chucks it around like Thor's hammer. So it's small enough. Yeah, like I said, good contrail. Hopefully it's got that same splash. It does. Nice red and black. That's pretty sweet. Let's see if we got a weak spot reactivity. I don't think so. Still looks pretty good. Let me get an actual player hit. Okay, so that looks pretty good too. How about his aim down sights? Okay, so the ears are quite large, but it's not as bad as I was anticipating. He kind of reminds me of a cat rather than a bat. Just with those massive ears. But yes, the aim down sight's not too bad. You can see the wrap clearly, even though it is cell shaded. This is, again, is for the Bleach collab. Is nowhere near the same color scheme of that shade of black. I can't remember if we have any other cell-shaded skins that would match this in terms of wraps. I don't know. I'll have to take a peek, but this is the closest I could find right off the rip. Let me do his emote real quick. Batman Surveillance. So he pulls his little batarang out, but it's a smaller version. Okay, I feel like this looks like a traversal emote, but it's not. He's supposed to be standing on top like a really high building on the gargoyle, but it looks like he's going to be riding this thing. You can move a little bit. It's cool how the batarang comes zooming in, and then the bats explode out as well. So that's pretty sweet. But yeah, in terms of detail, I mean, he's pretty plain. Very low-key. Let me get an elimination real quick and see if anything happens. I mean, I don't know what would be reactive, but you never know. Here we go. Well, I didn't see nothing. Obviously, my wrap changed. That's the Bleach collab, as mentioned. So every elim, it will change. Okay, so I have never seen Batman Beyond. Apparently, it came out when I was in high school in 1999. That is absolutely crazy, a long time ago. But this apparently is not Bruce Wayne. Tell me again who it is?
Terry McGinnis.
Terry McGinnis. Okay. Anything else cool to note about this version of Batman?
It takes place. I just recently looked it up because I couldn't remember. It takes place in 2039, not 2099 like I thought previous, but 2039.
2030. Okay. Hey, that's right around the corner.
Oh, and fun fact about Terry, he was born August of in 2023. I just saw the date too, and I already forgot.
Okay, so is Bruce Wayne dead in this timeline, or where is he?
He's an old man. He's an old man.
Oh, okay.
He actually supports Terry, like from the Batcave.
Okay, so he's like the Alfred now? Is that right?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, so it looks like his... Is this not a mask, then? It looks like it's built straight in. It is, okay. So he's like a... I mean, I like the design. It's pretty sweet compared to the other Batmans. Okay, so this one actually doesn't look bad. Usually when I equip an instrument, they're just ginormous and they're obstructive, but this is not too bad. I mean, it does function exactly like the Batarang, so when you withdraw it, it's going to expose your wide open back there. So he does look better with the back bling on, I think. Let me swing it here. Okay, so it has a pretty good contrail. Let me see if the splash is the same. Yeah, it's pretty much identical to the Batarang. Okay, I do see some little bats floating around. That happened with the Batarang as well. That's cool. All right, let me hit you and see if it makes a musical sound effect.
Sick hits.
Yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. Like I said, not too large. And it does have the exact color scheme, so that's good. Next up is the Joker. So, unfortunately, The accessories are kind of mix and match here because Batman obviously gets a glider and Joker doesn't, whereas Joker gets a wrap and Batman doesn't, and they don't really go with each other. I mean, the Joker wrap on Batman would look a bit weird because it's not jet black and red, and then likewise this glider, I mean, he's purple and black and this is red and black, so it's just a hodgepodge of mismatched accessories. I wish they all would have got their own, but that's just the way it is. Okay, so here's the Joker, and if you thought Batman had a nice color scheme, check this out. I mean, this again is jet black, but it's mixed with this beautiful purple. And at least with the Joker, his face is nicely detailed. Again, with Batman, his mask just merged into his suit, and you can see his eyes, and that was about it. So with the Joker, you can only see his face. Everything else has zero detail. So it's just pretty interesting, to say the least. But again, it's cel-shaded, and I think both color schemes look good. I love this purple. Purple and black looks so clean. And his back bling's a little more fun, so to speak. Let me see. I thought it was animated, but no. It looks like that side would swirl around and kind of hypnotize you. But it does not. It does not move. And then the little Joker puppet has two bang flags. Pickaxe, I'm not sure what that face is. It kind of looks like a fire hydrant, but it's got a creepy face on there. Let me do the pickaxe pull-out sounded swing animation. Okay, well, surprisingly, there's no fun Jokerish sound effects with this. Maybe if I hit something, let's see. There's not much of a contrail either. Okay, now that is an awesome splash, though. Beautiful array of colors. Some ha-ha-ha spit out of there. That's what I'm talking about. That's the Joker accessories I wanted. I don't know why the contrail's not like that, too. Okay, I don't see a weak spot. Oh, crap! He didn't have much help. So the splash was the same there. Let me take a look at the aim down sights real quick. Well, first of all, when you jump, the little Joker in the box, he has some physics to him. His flags wave around, his hands go up and down. So his aim down sight's way, way better. And you can see what I was talking about with the wrap. It's just a brighter color scheme. It almost doesn't look cel-shaded compared to the skin itself. But obviously you don't have any protruding wings or anything like that. So it's supposed to be animated too. Let me see. I'm going to put this on the wrap skin to get a closer look. I really don't see any animation on it. Okay, maybe a little. Looks like some etchings are appearing, like he would carve some numbers on there. All right, let me get in a limb with this. We're going to stay aimed in and see if anything... I mean, it should do something. It is a limb reactive. Here we go. Okay, so that flipped the cards over. Do they stay like that now? I think they do. That's interesting. So it makes the wrap a little more purple. Again, I'm going to put this on the wrap skin so we can see in full. Okay, let me get one more limb. We're going to focus on the back bling and the pickaxe this time. Here we go. No. I was really hoping that Jack in the Box would do something. What do you mean?
this is Tim Drake.
Tim Drake.
Robin, technically. He so Joker kidnapped him and turned him into a kid Joker.
What?
And fun fact, you see that thing on the back of Joker's neck?
Yes, that little dot?
Yes, that's actually something. Okay,
what is it?
It is a microchip he implanted in Tim Drake decades ago to survive in his body and eventually take over his body. So this isn't even the Joker. This is just the Joker's subconscious, and like this is Tim Drake's body.
So this is Robin. We're Robin.
Basically, in a weird way, yeah.
That is creepy and crazy. That's a nice detail, though, that they included that.
Oh yeah, and the bang. You see the bang that he has in the gun, like in the back thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. So technically, the Joker's dead in this universe, like in this timeline. Yeah, the bang, that's what kills him. He gets impaled by the bang.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's some good details though. I like that. Your wrap looks so much more orange than mine. What the heck? I don't even see any purple on yours.
Now, to be fair, I'm using the infiltrator.
Ah, okay. So, let me see. Let me do the emote. I doubt there's anything different here. No. This might be my favorite version of Joker we've had yet. I love this. Okay, let me take the back bling off real quick. Okay, so he's quite plain, just like Batman, without it. So I really think, I mean, there's no real drawback to running it, and it looks pretty cool. Okay, so this wrap actually looks really good on the wrap skin. So a nice array of purple and orange. And if you're a fan of my channel, you know I do love me some orange. Okay, so you can see the animation has some tally marks all over. They appear in 5s and then they disappear. It almost looks like they say ha 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 too, but I think they're supposed to be tally marks. So there's 3 cards that say bang bang bang. And I think when I get a limb, they just swap over to the Joker. Let's see. Okay, so only 1 turned over. Let me get another limb and see if it gradually flips all 3 of them. So it does stay like that. That's kind of cool. Let's try again for number 2. It did! Okay, so now I got to get at least 4. So the 3rd kill is going to flip that last card over, but what happens beyond that? Do they all rotate back? We're going to see. So it adds a lot more white to your wrap. You can tell when I aim in. This should do the last card here. Okay. This is interesting. Oh no, now they all flip back over. So they must flip after 3. I mean, it lingered for a bit, but they eventually turn back over. So that's kind of cool. Bang, bang, bang. Joker, Joker, Joker. Flip back to bang, bang, bang. And the color scheme looks really good with the orange and the purple. Not bad. Yeah, I just really wish they made a wrap for Batman as well. And I wouldn't mind a glider for Joker. But I'll take what I can get. It seems like a really good collab. This might actually be my favorite Batman collab. Just because we got so many other Batmans, and they're very similar, so to speak, for most of them. But this one has, I mean, some unique characteristics to it because it's cel shaded. And again, I know everyone doesn't like cel shading, but sometimes it can be really cool. There's another version of the wrap skin. See, everyone always asks, why don't you ever do any other versions? But look at that. It's like segmented, whereas this original one, you can see the whole design. But then people yell at me for not picking like that skin right there. But that's still pretty cool. So there you go. That is the Batman Beyond bundle. I think this is one of the best Batman bundles in the game. There was a few drawbacks, like I mentioned, in particular that some of the accessories only go with one of the skins and not both, aka the wrap. They didn't give us a Batman one, and aka the glider. They didn't give us a Joker one. But hey, how often do we get a glider in a bundle anyway? I'll definitely take it. So even if you're not a fan of cel shading, I honestly think this, like I said, is one of the coolest Batman bundles in the game. Very cool. Joker Beyond and Batman Beyond. Get it now. It's here until December 28th. So you got about 6 days left. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is Tabor time.